Customer platform, it's time to start the day. Discover all the value you already own. Don't let solutions slip away. Wake up, customer platform. The tools are at your hand. No need to sleep on capabilities that can help your business stand. The answer's right before your eyes. You just need to realize. Wake up, customer platform, and watch your business rise. Wake up, wake up. The platform's waiting for you. Wake up, wake up. See what your system can do.
Good morning, HubSpot Nation. It is time to wake up customer platform with your unofficial HubSpot updates morning show, where we help you discover the platform value you already own. I'm Chris Carolyn, joined by my co-host Casey Hawkins. We're here every weekday morning to make sure you're not sleeping on HubSpot's true capabilities. If you're joining live, drop a hello in the comments and let us know what you're building in HubSpot today. Happy Monday, March 16th.
Happy Monday. How was your weekend, Chris?
It was wonderful. Reconfigured my office for maybe the third time in the last month since moving. So
It's okay.
Trying out some new accounts to support what's happening behind me. But yeah, we've got George on vacation as well all week. So we wish him well and we'll miss him. But yeah, I think we'll survive.
As we always do.
As we always do. And as HubSpot does, because they never stop dropping updates ever. Got 9 today on my side, starting with manually retry failed card payments. That's right, folks. You can do payments in HubSpot now. What is it? You can now manually retry failed subscription card payments, giving you greater control over revenue recovery.
Why does it matter? You can take immediate action when a subscription payment fails instead of waiting for automated retries or chasing buyers to update their details. This means faster revenue recovery and more control over critical revenue collection moments. I had someone recently ask me what I use for my business to collect payments, and I said HubSpot. And that person actually knew that HubSpot took payments, but was saying like it's expensive or something. I don't know. I haven't done an exhaustive research on this, but it's been, when I have looked into it, it's been competitive with any other payment processing platform. So
yeah.
I don't know.
It definitely depends on what you're comparing to.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where like any extra, when payments are happening inside of your CRM,
Mm-hmm.
like, well worth it. We don't want to be, sending checks back and forth. You could send checks, like that would be pretty cheap to do. But yeah. No, we don't want to do that. A couple of major updates here. Starting April 14th, every adaptive enrollment in Prospecting Agent will automatically complete after 30 days.
Now it's me.
Yeah, you get to start this one.
Why this matters. Outreach signals lose value over time. A 30-day window keeps the agent focused on fresh contacts, gives you clear visibility into where every contact stands, and makes re-enrollment a deliberate choice instead of an open-ended default.
So what's changing? When you enroll a contact, the agent researches, personalizes, and runs outreach for 30 days. If the prospect hasn't replied or booked a meeting by day 30, the enrollment completes automatically. Contacts already enrolled for more than 30 days on April 14th will move to finish status. You can re enroll any contact at any time, manually or through a workflow. Before April 14th, consider auditing your active enrollments. Filter by enrollment date on or before March 14th to find contacts that will hit the 30-day window when this takes effect. Setting up re enrollment workflows. For contacts you want to keep working, because maybe like 60 days will work this time. Create a re enrollment workflow before April 14th so that there's no gap. Check out the knowledge base article linked below for details. And reviewing your enrollment targeting, check your lists, exclusions, and qualification criteria to make sure only the right contacts are entering enrollments. I think this gets us one step closer to the day where prospect agents be like, no, 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 they're good. I'm not, we're not sending any more emails to that person. Like, see this history? Yeah, not opening. Okay. So,
I think some people are going to be upset about this, whether that's, I don't know how many people are using Prospecting Agent now. I don't think it's a huge volume, but especially like I can see myself in the future turning this on for clients and hearing pushback that, oh, we want to, our sales cycle is 60 days. Our sales cycle is 2 years. So we need to be prospecting for longer. But I do think this is a good change. I just can foresee people being upset about it. One thing that I tell people, especially I hear a lot when I do lead scoring, we talk about decays, and I'm a big fan of a 30-day window on activity. Anything that happened in the last 30 days, sure, we'll measure, but anything outside of that, I don't really care that much about. And I commonly hear people say, well, our sales cycle is a year, 3 years, 5 years. That's not what I'm talking about.
yeah, your
I'm
sales
not.
cycle might be that long until they're in it,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
They're not on that clock. It's like not all these bunch of buyers sitting with like clocks over their head, like, oh, hit me sometime in the 2-year window, right? Like, no. And this is one of those things where I think trust is probably the biggest milestone when it comes to AI and using it effectively. Like, if we trust it to do all of this other stuff autonomously, and then it's like, yeah, no, we shouldn't, like, there's no behavior here that warrants sending this person more emails. Like, but no, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just keep them in there, right? Like, yeah, like, let's have some consistency. Listen to some of our AI friends. Number 3 today, Sales Workspace update. Smart CRM integration starting April 27th. This one's technically in development. What is it? On April 27th, 2026, the Sales Workspace is being updated to work directly with your smart CRM. The Workspace's custom-built interfaces, the Prospects tab, Deals tab, and Task playlists will be replaced with native CRM index pages.
Why does it matter? The Sales Workspace and your Smart CRM have become 2 separate systems. That meant configuring views twice, training reps on 2 interfaces, and missing out on new Smart CRM features until they were custom rebuilt for the Workspace. This update brings them together. One setup, one interface, one experience that stays current automatically. Can you bring that? Screenshot up?
I can. Disco meeting with Judy.
And disco meeting with Damien. Lots of discos.
Guess what? Like, this is how you know I'm not in sales. Discovery. Not the first word I thought of when I read the word disco.
Not until you said that did I realize that was they put like Easter eggs in a lot of these. So I just was like, yeah, they
Yeah,
were just
having fun with Judy and Damon. Nope, just doing a discovery call. It's false alarm.
I think the screenshot under task queues is the one that's resonating with me the most. I'm sorry to make you. I'm trying to figure.
Oh, good.
So this is the sales workspace, but they just put the CRM view like
Yes.
this is I think what the update is referring to most.
Well, that plus like this,
Yeah.
right? They've been building it in up here,
Mhm.
right? Like, but now, yeah, this is what I've been talking about for a long time. When you see updates in various workspaces and via the index page, like they're trying to make one surface for that particular user.
Mhm.
Some might call it unified customer view or something like that. But like CRM index, as they've been building that out, it's like, okay, this is the surface for admins.
Mhm.
But it was very hard. Like it was getting so good, it was very hard to say like, okay, if you do this, this, and this, you should go over to one of the workspaces. But then you don't have like calendar views and cool stuff that's happening in CRM index. So bringing these together is going to help a ton of people out. Just note, HubSpot saying, sorry, not sorry, admins. All accounts on the current workspace are automatically switched to the updated experience on April 27th.
Has the date of Spring Spotlight been announced yet?
No, I think it's very possible this might coincide with that.
I mean, the one we just talked about was April 14th. This is April 27th, but yeah, I am kind of like, that's
Yeah.
around Spring Spotlight time typically.
We'll just do a quick check here. Yeah, and then we'll continue as we look for that. Yeah, it's Spring Spotlight season. And if you go to the Spotlight site, it's still got 2025 up sometime in April. Sometime in the next 6 weeks, Spring Spotlight will happen. Last year, they started doing in-person event as well. So I'm sure it's already on the calendar somewhere. If you know when it is, feel free to drop it in the chat. Number 4, you can now exclude imported URLs from customer agent knowledge resyncs. What is it? You can now exclude specific imported sub URLs from being recrawled and refreshed during periodic sync cycles. Excluded URLs are moved to a dedicated excluded tab and are no longer used as knowledge sources in customer agent conversations.
Why does it matter? When you use domain crawling to import URLs as knowledge sources, subpages are automatically recrawled on a recurring schedule. This caused problems in case of outdated, irrelevant, or problematic subpages that you didn't want the agent to use, but couldn't prevent without deleting the entire domain. You now have granular control over which sub-URLs contribute to the agent's knowledge.
And we like that granular control. Keeps getting better. Number 5, notifications that take you to the right record.
Just a small win.
Across all CRM objects in development, not ready yet, folks. But it's good to have goals. What is it? They are in the process of improving @mentioned notifications to link directly to the exact CRM record where the mention happened. We're also expanding notification to support 2 additional CRM object types, including appointments, cards, contracts, courses, listings, marketing events, orders, services, and subscriptions, which now support at mentions, follows, and assigned notifications.
Why does it matter? When someone at mentions you, you expect the notification to take you straight to that conversation. Previously, notifications could route you to a different associated record, creating confusion and adding extra clicks. Now, notifications take you directly to the record where the mention occurred, whether it's a deal, ticket, appointment, course, service, or any other CRM object. You can jump in faster and stay in flow.
No redirects, no unexpected routing.
Mhm.
Yep, that's how this is supposed to work. So very cool that it's going to work like that for every object very soon. Number 6, data agent, activities and transcripts data source. What's changed since we last talked about it? Updated instructions clarify that to include emails and notes, you must select the additional engagement types in the data source dropdown when updating your prompt. What is it? Data agent now analyzes emails, notes, and call transcripts to answer questions about your customer engagements, all of the unstructured data at your fingertips.
Yeah. Why does this matter? Summarize feedback across multiple communication channels, including emails, notes, and calls. Prepare for calls using wider range of customer touchpoints, and compare email feedback with record notes to determine next steps. Very happy to see emails and notes included here personally.
Yes. Existing prompts using the transcripts data source will continue to work without any changes. To include emails and notes, update your prompt and select the additional engagement types in the data source dropdown. Available at starter and above. Just get your data into HubSpot, folks. We'll do some work for you. Number 7, edit non-balance changing properties on one-time invoices after payment. What is it? You can now edit invoice details on partially paid or paid one-time invoices as long as the change doesn't affect the amount due. This makes it easy to fix common fields like PO numbers, notes, and recipient emails without recreating invoices.
Why does it matter? Without this ability, a small typo on an invoice that's already paid or partially paid forces teams into workarounds, recreating invoices, duplicating records, or breaking reports. This update helps you keep accounts receivable, AR records accurate, even after payments start, reduce duplicate invoices and reporting drift in HubSpot, and confidently support real-world AR workflows without choosing between correctness and operational overhead.
Oh man, that last bullet. Without choosing between correctness and operational overhead.
I mean, I've had this happen to me before where I send out an invoice, it gets paid, and then I'm like doing record keeping afterwards, and I realize something small that is really insignificant in the grand scheme of things. And then, yeah, I basically am like, whatever, I can't edit this, so I'm just gonna ignore that small thing. It got paid, so who cares? But I'm a single person in a business versus a larger team where correctness probably matters more.
Well, what happens in reality is like you accept the fact that it's not 100% accurate. You download it as a PDF. You open up your PDF editing software, and then edits are happening outside of the CRM. And then, yeah, we all know what happens after that. So, yeah, correctness turns out important inside of the CRM. So glad that they are making space for that. And as sarcastic as I just sounded, on the other side of that, like maybe your process doesn't have to be edit everything all the time anywhere. Anyways, number 8, new formula options in the CRB And that's some internal lingo for custom report builder. Uh, Conditional logic and summary measure. What is it in the CRB or custom report builder when you create formulas in addition to the existing way of writing formulas, which results in a syntax? You also have two other more basic ways to create a formula now. Number one, conditional logic. This is great for if else cases, providing a guided interface to creating formulas. Or number two, summary measure. You can create an aggregation on a measure simply through the guided interface.
Why does it matter? If there's trouble creating a formula using the syntax or AI approach, you can use this more basic and guided approach for creating some of the formulas you need in reporting. That was a fine sentence for me to read. I was fine. So this isn't necessarily new formula options, but this is a new way to create formulas that might work better for certain people's brains.
Yeah, new options for creating formulas.
Mhm.
Yeah, to get you to conditional logic and summary measure. Very cool, making it easier. Number 9, meetings in workflows. This has been a big deal for many. What is it? Meetings, properties, and automations are now available in workflows to help save time and automate tedious work.
Why does it matter? Workflow automations can be created based on meetings booked and meeting properties to save reps time and help progress deals forward. This has been a gap I've seen with a few clients who have just wanted, actions to be taken after a meeting. Crazy.
Indeed. Yeah, apparently that's a thing you're supposed to do. So we're definitely joining that beta.
And the previous workaround was like using associations to meetings, but it just wasn't super clean, and some of the re-enrollment and like who gets updated, like it gets messy really quickly. So
Yep, that's why I've been using the heck out of the appointment object recently. It's gonna be interesting to see how they continue to get better with this object as well. Also very confusing for AI when you're talking about appointments versus meetings. Are we doing lead scoring Monday later today?
I love when we publicly make choices like this.
Hey, I think we are. But
I think we are.
yeah, that's just teeing you up. Be like, of course we are, Chris. We're definitely talking about this in 4 hours.
We're always doing that. We never skip because we get overwhelmed or anything. Yeah, I mean, we're going back to building this week, or we should go back to building this week. We started with the company fit score. I think I'd like to start taking a look at some more of those intent fields. I feel like we just kind of touched on those at the end, but I honestly feel like we could probably do a whole session on some of those intent fields and finishing building out how that looks. Something I've internally struggled with is whether those specifically company intent fields, which include things like, have they gotten recent funding? Is there new leadership hired? Things like that. Like, should that be engagement or should that be fit? And I have internally struggled on this.
Ooh, I'm excited to talk about that then. I definitely have some thoughts. And we have data to dig into. So we're going to do that. So join us in about 4 hours for value for scoring Mondays. And remember, folks, you probably already own the solution you're looking for in HubSpot. Sometimes you just need to wake up to it. Join us tomorrow morning live at 7:30 a.m. Central, or catch us anytime on Spotify, Apple Music, or the Profoundly HubSpot Updates blog. Drop your biggest takeaway in the comments and let us know what capabilities you want to wake up to next. Until then, I'm Chris Carolyn.
I'm Casey Hawkins.
And this has been Wake Up Customer Platform. Now go build something amazing. Have a great day, everybody.
Wake up, customer platform. It's time to start the day. Discover all the value you already own. Don't let solutions slip away. Wake up, customer platform. The tools are at your hand. No need to sleep on capabilities that can help your business stand. The answer's right before your eyes. You just need to realize. Wake up, customer platform, and watch your business